Looking right into the sun, I can't see anything. Super bright, wow. All right, I'm gonna try this way. What's up everybody? Kevin here with Good Earth Water Gardens, and we are coming to you today from the Meadowlark Event Center in Spring Hill, Kansas. And today we are going to be starting an installation on an awesome pondless waterfall here at this event center. They like to do some weddings and other things out here. And this is an outdoor space that they are working on getting landscaped and transformed into an area that will help complement what they have going on in here already. So this is our canvas over here. I'm gonna take you guys through it and we're gonna kind of check the whole thing out. So I don't know how well you can see this, but down here at the bottom we have our blue paint. And this is roughly the outline of our reservoir area. It's gonna work its way up the hill about 15 feet or so, meander kind of through this little tree here. And then up to the top here, we will have a spillway unit near that flag. 15 feet of stream, variable speed, 4,000, 8,000 pump, and some really big rocks. So we're gonna beef this thing up and make it a very desirable place for people who wanna take pictures in front of. And just really give them something to show off here. So this is very important. This is one of our first steps as we begin our excavation on our reservoir here. We're laying out our plumbing already, and this is going to save us huge down the road. So we're not going back and backtracking and digging through our soil that we're going to be stacking up all along this hillside to create the proper topography for our waterfall here. So one of the very first steps, make sure you get your plumbing line in. That way it can just be buried as you go, and you save yourself a lot of time later. We have our excavation down to the depth that we're looking for here for our reservoir, and now we are excavating the area for the vault to actually sit. So the vault sits in the lowest point of the reservoir so we can access all of our water in our storage here. If we set the vault right on the same level as the bottom of our aqua box, we will not be able to access the lowest portion of our reservoir. Hey David, what you got going on over here?
I'm cutting the slits on the back of this vault so we can get the maximum amount of water for our big pump and our 3-inch line.
You want extra water to be able to get into the vault because we're using a larger pump with 3-inch line. So good job, David. We have our aqua blocks all in, and our basin is pretty much all put together now. David's trying to get the GoPro situated on his head over there. How's it looking?
Taxi. You want to go? You want time lapse?
Awesome, so we're gonna get this thing all backfilled now and knock this dirt in, make this really easy. Then we're gonna get to setting some rock on the waterfall and getting our basin all tied up here. A little too high. Well, can I make that work? And here he comes to save the day. Marvin, are you scared of the camera? So scared. Come here, puppy. Good boy, Marv. Yeah, good boy.
jump, but he can't. All those parts. Two more. Howdy. I want to explain to you guys kind of what we have going on with the waterfall here. So this is the final waterfall that drops into our reservoir, and the shape on this rock, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there is a little bit of a curve that bends down this way. It has a bit of an edge on it, so I'm hoping that it'll kind of catch the water and force it through this chute and get it to kind of fan a little bit more over this direction, and not so much over here onto this point. There may be some water that kind of works its way around in this gap on this side, but it will kind of split around the tip of this rock right here.
David, what you doing there?
Just getting cobbles out of the bag. Yeah, my leg's getting tired, so I'm sitting down. Yeah.
We're wrapping up here for today. We were able to actually get a decent part of our first part of the waterfall built. We were able to get our basin all rocked in, pumps hooked up, plumbing's run. We're in good shape. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get this thing turned on. So, and then have it all wrapped up on Wednesday, looking fantastic. So there is a wedding actually this weekend. We are hoping to have all of this done. The landscapers hopefully will get in and get everything buttoned up, and we'll be looking fantastic for Saturday. We are back. It is Tuesday, so day 2 on this, and we have a little bit of company now in the background. So that's why I'm all the way over here. I'm trying to make it to where you guys can at least hear me talking. The dingo's a little loud over there in the background, but these are the landscapers, Elevated Living. They're the ones that actually referred us to this job here, so we want to give them thanks for that. We're going to get this waterfall pretty well wrapped up today and hopefully running by the time we get out of here this afternoon. We might have some finishing touches to take care of tomorrow, but we're going to make this thing look killer, and when the landscape's all done, this thing is going to be fantastic and hopefully all done in time for, I believe they have a wedding coming up on Saturday, so let's see if we can make this happen. Just wanted to show you guys what we have going on here. We are working our way up the hillside here, and I just wanted to kind of explain how we do this as much as I possibly can here. So what we do is we set our rocks on one of our shelves, and then we actually flip all of our liner and underlayment back over that and backfill against those rocks, and then start terracing off our next level above it. So this allows us to just kind of stair step into the hillside to where the rocks fit in the hill rather than on the face of the hill. It really changes the appearance when it looks like the water has actually cut through the hillside and through the rocks to create this waterfall, rather than a pile of rocks that look like they've been mounded on top of the hill. So I just want to show you guys something here, as we do not often get something this cool for rocks. This piece right here is a very unique piece because it has our frame rock, spillway rock, and our other frame rock all in one right here. So that right there, that gap in the middle, is going to be where our waterfall comes out. So that really looks like nature just cut water right through that and created a waterfall. It's about 4:45. We are getting close to the top here, wrapping things up for today. Want to make sure that we get this waterfall running though today. Just want to be able to monitor everything overnight, and then that way when we get back here tomorrow, we can just wrap everything up, do some finishing touches, and get all cleaned up and out of here.
We like candy.
It's real good. This is like Jordan's, like, I don't know, 5th plum today? 3rd, okay.
Dang.
We are back. We're gonna get this thing done. I forgot to pull out the camera this morning. That's why things look a little more finished than they were yesterday when we left. We're getting the dry creek hooked up here. We're getting our dry creek finished here for our overflow. We're setting the last couple rocks around the hillside, getting our dirt graded around, and just all of our liner trimmed, tucked up. We won't be doing any mulch here because we're gonna be waiting on the landscapers to get all of their planting done, and then they'll go ahead and take care of it. But we'll come on back out in a couple weeks whenever they get everything all finished up and get some final pictures. And this thing looks totally complete and buttoned up. Finishing up and getting out of here, but we'll be back for some final pictures and video once all the landscaping is done and everything's cleaned up. But I'm just gonna take you through this thing real quick and you guys can check out all the waterfalls. Awesome, so we are finishing up here and I am here with Gina, who is the marketing and events manager, I think I'm saying that right.
Correct.
Of the Meadowlark here. And Gina, what do you think about the water feature?
We love it, absolutely love it. From the first time y'all came out with, when Dan came out and we started talking about what I had in mind and what I wanted, and he took that, or you guys took that and totally ran with it. And I'm kind of hard to please, but I'm totally blown away. This has been a very, very good experience.
Awesome.
All the way around.
Glad to hear that. And yeah, it was a lot of fun building this thing. This is a desirable hillside for us to be able to work on for sure. Whenever we do get a hillside like this, it's always fun to take advantage of the elevation change we have here. So very pleased with the product. Believe you guys are as well.
Yeah,
and
can't wait to see the bride sitting out here getting their picture taken in front of this. It's gonna be it's really gonna be a gem out here in the new courtyard. So thank you.
Awesome, especially once all the landscaping gets done and everything.
Yeah.
This is going to be an awesome place for weddings and other events to gather and take pictures and just enjoy this waterfall and all the great landscaping that's going to be back here.
What's up, all you beautiful people? Dan here with Good Earth Water Gardens, and I am hijacking the end of this vlog. I am at the Meadowlark Event Center here in Spring Hill, Kansas, and wanted to do a little follow-up with what this finished waterfall looked like after landscapers got everything finished and did their magic. And I'll just say the place looks fantastic. So let me give you a little tour around what the landscaping looks like, how it turned out, and then most importantly, the waterfall.